I will be dropping a pick a card later on. Um, and to be honest, I the way my channel works and the way I upload on social media is hugely based on emotion. So sometimes I feel called to post on TikTok. I try to make a TikTok a daily thing because it's very short, and Instagram, but I don't really feel called to make anything on TikTok for today or Instagram. Well, Instagram is basically TikTok readings. Um, but I feel very cool to do a collective reading. So that's why I'm like, why not I just get some freshen up? Because I was wearing my pajamas in the last few readings. So I'm like, okay, I've had a shower, got my shit together. All right, let me just do my reading. So this doesn't have to pertain to love, but this is just pertaining to anything in general. I'm rarely on camera, but I kind of felt like, why not? I had therapy early this morning, so I kind of thought, why not? Um, Oh yeah, a quick announcement. I have a new song called Queen of Swords, and it's going to be on the 8th of August on the channel Awkward Confidence. I'll leave the details in the description down below, and it would absolutely mean the world to me if you guys checked it out. Okay? No pressure, but yeah, so any collective messages that need to be shared, any collective messages, this may or may not resonate. I feel like I have to stress that because some people just don't get it. Okay, any collective messages that need to be shared. We have manifestation, we have pregnancy, we have hiding, we have throat chakra, we have I love you, we have guilty. You can't really see it because my son kind of ruined it. My son has ruined a lot of these cards, but we have guilty. Okay. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have money. I want to clarify what this hiding and guilty is about. Can we clarify what this hiding and guilty is about? Okay. What is this hiding and guilty about? We have the Seven of Swords. Okay. Can you clarify this even further? Someone you guys could have dealt with in the past could have been very, very okay. Okay, that makes sense. We have the Hierophant and the Lovers next to each other. Could be a Taurus, Gemini dynamic. But what I'm getting here is someone in your past could have come off as very defensive. Okay, they probably... Okay. This person did not give to the connection in the way of which they meant to give in this connection. It was very confusing because some of you felt a very strong magnetic attraction to this person. Like it wasn't even about the physical. It was like you felt this strong spiritual pull to this person. They could have even been the reason why you even got into spirituality in the first place and why you researched twin flames and whatnot. This person could not even give you love to the capacity in which you deserve to give. But the thing is, this person couldn't even let you go. They didn't want you to move on without them. They didn't want you to show love to other people. They wanted you, but they don't know why they were unable to give you love. But they felt the connection too. So it wasn't in your head. So if some of you think maybe it was in my head, it was not in your head. This person was very defensive. They came across very cold. They came across like they didn't love you. They didn't care about you. I'm getting a lot of love messages. I was actually hoping that this was going to be very general, but this person came across like you had to give and give and give, and nothing you ever gave was ever good enough to this person. They were very defensive. And that's what's clarifying hiding and guilty. This person is now reflecting and thinking that I really fucked up because I did not need to be that cold towards the collective, especially when the collective gave me nothing but love and kindness. And for some of you, this person really did a number on you. This person really did you dirty. And oh, I just saw 411. So this person might try and contact you, but like this person really did you dirty, like big time. And instead of getting even, you guys chose to walk away and boss up and focus on yourself. It was difficult. It was hard. Like it was heartbreaking, but you had to do what you had to do, right? Even my shirt. This is literally a love theme. This is a man and a woman, and they're in love, right? Like so, I feel like the basis around this reading is love, right? This person is now feeling guilty. They now have a really bad guilty conscience. I feel like this person gets flashbacks as to how they've treated you every now and then. They get like a glimpse of like, why did I do that? Sometimes this person reflects, or if someone's talking about something, it will remind them of how they treated you, and they'll think, why did I treat the collective in that kind of way? What did the collective do to deserve that? Why was I acting that way? Even sometimes they don't even understand why they were acting that way. Sometimes they feel like they were honestly possessed, and like they don't know what kind of demon possessed them to even act in a certain way towards you, but for some reason they couldn't have that compulse to stop. Like they felt like maybe they had some sort of control. The more you gave, the more you loved them. They felt like this seems too good to be true. I'm feeling this is a person who really wants love. Could be Taurus. They really want love, but whenever love comes, they self-sabotage, they push it away. They're like, it's almost like they subconsciously feel like they don't deserve it, but they can't help but feel like, I really, 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 really want it, but why am I so afraid of it? Every time it comes in my reach, I ruin it, I destroy it. And this person even could have had outside influences giving them such bad advice, and they were just taking it. They were surrounded with the wrong groups of people. And now I feel like they look back and they think, why did I ruin that? I could have had it all, and I fucked it over. For what? For why? What did I achieve? Bad karma, you know? And I feel like the more this person thinks about this, the more they're realizing that they could be catching feelings for you with the I love you. Okay, this person, we have pregnancy and I love you. Some of you could have a baby with this person, but this is I love you. And I feel like pregnancy is signifying growth. So I feel like this person, their feelings for you have been very delayed. It's like they're now feeling all these emotions for you. They're now feeling all this love and everything. And it's come too late because now you guys are probably moving on with your life. Don't let this reading hold you back. This is why I don't like to do love readings, because I feel like sometimes you don't need to know what's happening in someone else's life. Sometimes you just need to push forward. And sometimes a tarot reader will say, oh, this person loves you, they want you back. And then it's like everything that you were working towards being independent and growing gets pushed to the wayside because you're like, oh, the person, they love me now. Yay, I don't need to be independent anymore. I can go back into the same cycle. This person is now falling in love with you and they think that they're in love with you, right? But that this isn't a video to encourage you to open your arms to them or go or get back together with them. Okay, this person is still who they are, but they're only now realizing that you didn't deserve the pain that they had to put you through. But I don't think this person's changed who they are, because there's an essence about them that, like, say for example, if this person is a cheater, you know what they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. This is ingrained in who they are now. It's not a matter of it was a mistake, it was circumstantial. No, this is just who this person is, or who they've become. And even if they love you or claim to love you, it's mostly because you've poured away your energy, you're moving forward. It's a push and pull method. You can even do this in psychology. You can even do this with someone you do like. Pull back, they'll pull in, you know? Like, I feel like this person's now realizing that, shit, like, my actions do have consequences and I do experience karma, and people are not afraid to walk away from me, because I feel like this person has people from their past who never walked away from them, or they have access to these people's lives. If they wanted to work their charm or come into their life, they have the ability to do so. But there's something about you that makes your energy different. You don't allow anyone into your space. Once someone has fucked you over, they fucked you over, and you cut the cords. You can forgive, but you don't allow access into your life. You're very stingy with your energy. And they've never met someone like that before. But we do have throat and manifestation. So I do feel like there is some communication that will be coming forward at some point. Something that needs to be said. Maybe a final meetup. I don't even mean it in a sense of closure, like you guys pre-plan and you meet up. But there's going to be an opportunity for you to speak about something. And it's going to be very impactful. And at the bottom of that we have money. So I feel like a lot of you may make money through speech. You may need to speak on something, your experience on something that you can help get monetized about. That's a really random message. I want to clarify that even more. This person that you dealt with, you could have thought you could have married them one day. They were the love of your life. But you learned that this was just nothing more than a false twin, a very painful karmic connection. Could you clarify manifestation and throat and money? Finances are looking good for you guys. Yeah, I feel like in the past you may have been silenced. This person may have been a narcissist. They may have held you back. They may have made you feel humbled. They may have made you feel like you can't speak up about things and you can't really speak freely. No one would believe you. They kind of dimmed down your shine. They took a lot of your energy. And I feel like that's what's clarifying the manifestation through. And I feel like you're going to be able to actually speak your piece, and you're going to be removing the shackles of what made you feel like you can't say what you need to say. But aside from that, you were glowing. People are looking at you in a very magnetic way. And you know, narcissists, they love shiny, bright things. They love radiant people. They love empaths. They love people who are strong. They love people who are successful. They love people who are beautiful, so they can leech upon their energy and it makes them look good. Sadly, these people even do the same to their own children. They will have children just to make themselves look good. They will make sure they're there for their children in front of people so people can see them as a great parent. But deep down, you know what they're really like. Very dark message. But they are now seeing you as the star. And I think a lot of people are seeing you as a star. Like, you're standing out. You are no longer caring about what anyone thinks about you. You are speaking your mind, speaking your opinion. You are being yourself. You are thriving. And you're making yourself look good. And a lot of people are admiring you. And I feel like this person is taking note of the fact that other people are admiring you. And it makes them feel even more shittier. It makes them feel like, oh my God, I should have stuck with the collective, because then the collective would have been all mine and everybody would be looking at me because I got the collective. For some of you, it felt like this person wanted you because they knew other people wanted you. It's more like, it sounds like a popularity thing. Like, oh, everybody wants you, so I would be seen as that person if I was to bag the collective. But it's like, you don't care about that superficial shit, because I feel like this person in the past is very superficial. But it's like, you are someone who has depth. And that's why you have a star quality. That's why you are the blueprint. A lot of people are coming towards you because they see you for what you are. They see your heart. You remained well-intentioned, compassionate, and you move with integrity. And that is why you are reaping the benefits now. And this person can see that. They thought that you had to scheme and plot and play people to get ahead in life. And they're now realizing that, how come that didn't work out for you? Because you don't move that way. You move with love, and you're being rewarded because of it. Even financially, I feel like you guys are moving up in the finance department. You may feel like you had some difficulties at some point, but now you're getting over it. You're attracting opportunities in abundance. And this person, all they can do is sit and fucking watch. Even if you block this person, they have other people watching you for you. They watch you through other accounts. But God intended it that way because God wants them to have a front row seat of your success, of your glow up, of you looking good and feeling good. Okay? So, it's not all by mistake, honey. Especially if you're the type that doesn't like to be watched. God is making this person watch. Okay, so anything else the collective must know? What messages? Oh, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the Star card again, Hanged Man, King of Swords, King of Cups, the Chariot. Okay, I think this goes here then. We have the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I feel like you guys are now bossing up. You are very independent. You're not afraid to be alone because you know what it feels like to be in relationships that make you feel alone. You're not afraid to be alone because you know what it feels like to be abandoned. You're not afraid to be alone because you know how it feels like to pull your weight and have no one else pull theirs. So it's like you're in this boss bitch era where you're like, I want to get whatever I want to get. Okay, in career, I'm putting myself out there. You're a trendsetter. People are looking up to you. People are wanting to copy you. Big copycat energy. And you no longer care anymore. You're coming off as very attractive. And I feel like you may go through some bumps in the road here and there with the Chariot and the Hanged Man. You may be seeing things in a different perspective because you entered things so fast and so rushed in the past, and it kind of left you feeling stuck and stagnant. But now you can see clearly. Now you're looking at things as they truly are. And I feel like you've had to get through a lot, but then you're being rewarded. I feel like you're going to meet someone who's going to really love you. And I've literally been seeing 222 everywhere. I actually ordered a 222 necklace from Alice Love Exists. So check her out. She's a really great tarot reader. She's really popular and she's really cool. Okay. I actually got a 222 necklace because I've been seeing the number 222 everywhere, like love stuff everywhere, roses everywhere, and feeling that love somewhere. So shit, I could relate to this reading. But I feel like with this 2 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, I feel like you're gonna meet someone who is happy to carry the burdens that you come with. So it could be you may have mental health issues, you may have scars and wounds that you've had to carry from all previous relationships and situationships in your life, and they've made you strong and shine bright. Like, you have to thank your haters, and you have to thank the people who treat you like shit, because you wouldn't be who you are without them. Some of you are shining now, some of you are intelligent now, some of you is unlocked a lot of clairaudient gifts. Like, you're in a league of your own, but it's had to come from pain and torment. But it may affect your ability to love, it may affect your ability to actually be there for other people, and it may make you feel like shit at times, right? But you're going to meet someone who completes you. They may even have the same struggles that you have, and they're going to be happy to take on that burden with you, because they know what it feels like. For some of you, the burden could be your kids, not going to lie. I mean, I have kids. And and you may feel like, who's going to take me with children? Because, there's this stigma about being a single mother, but yet there's no stigma about being a single dad. Yeah, it takes two to make a kid. But this person's not going to care. This person is going to love you exactly for who you are. And it's going to eat up the past person alive, because they can't fucking stand it. They thought no one was going to love you, because you were going to be busy thinking negatively about yourself and not have hope. But someone is coming in saying, I accept you as you are. I love you as you are. I'm ready to take on that burden, So it has the past person feeling some type of way. But I feel like you guys are so focused on abundance. It's like, I feel like it made you guys develop a sense of masculinity. So no matter what gender you are, after all the pain you went through, you developed this King of Swords-esque personality, where you made decisions out of logic and intelligence, rather than making decisions out of emotion and love, because you were hurt. You were heartbroken at some point. So now it's like, now you're moving smarter. You're like, okay, I can't just let my emotions run wild. Like, now I have to make decisions that are clear and fair, and they make sense to me and rational. And that's why you're not afraid to cut off anybody who brings you mental conflict, or someone who's bringing you baggage, because some of you are trying to build a legacy for yourself. Some of you are really trying to hustle hard at work, so that one day when you do get married, you have a happy family, but an abundant family. Because what I sense for you guys, collectives, is I don't think you're going to have just a normal stable income in the future. I feel like you're actually going to marry someone, and you're both going to be rich, because you're going to come with your own wealth, and you're going to have a beautiful, abundant family. And this message is not going to resonate with everyone, but I feel like for the collective it is the case, because it feels like you guys have been in hustle mode, and not letting love distract you. It's like, sometimes you do like to know what is in love, but it's out of curiosity, not out of desperation. You guys are highly independent, and I feel like this King of Cups, it doesn't really matter about the signs. We have Aquarius, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, any earth sign. We have Cancer, whatever it may be. I feel like someone is coming in because they see you as the one. They're going to see you as the star. They're going to really be shunned by your light. And I feel like they're going to feel very inspired to come towards you. And I feel like the past person who hurt you knows this. I don't know if there's something about narcissistic people just knowing when you're moving on and you're happy. They just sense it, and they have to ruin it. But it's going to irritate the people who've done you dirty. Even if it's not a relationship in the past, sometimes it can be just people who just wanted to see you fail. They're going to be the most jealous of the fact that you're moving on, and your love life is going to take off, and your finances are going to take off, So I feel like you've been through situations where you had to sit and really cry yourself out and think, like, why me? Like, all I wanted was this. Why did I need to go through this? But as time goes on, it's going to make sense as to what you're going through, I'm hearing legacy. So I feel like you guys are actually going to have an amazing legacy. Even if you feel like you don't want children, like, you don't have to have a legacy through children. You can literally, your name alone, your reputation alone is respected by other people. And I feel like other people will know you as that person who was very strong. You overcame everything to the point that you make challenges look so easy. You make life look so easy. Okay, what else does the collective need to know? Okay. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Okay, I want to clarify what this Hanged Man is about. I'm hearing I can see clearly now. Five of Pentacles, the World card, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, Nine of Cups. Okay, I want to clarify this Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Strength. Okay, this is more like talking about the past. Okay, and you're being rewarded. Ooh, Ten of Cups wants to come out, and so does the Justice at the bottom of the deck. So this is more like talking about what you've gone through, because I feel like with this Four of Cups and the Hangman, you know what it feels like to be put through the fucking ringer. You know what it feels like to feel. I'm hearing what's that song called? Like, I don't know. She starts it like, you don't know my name. You might see anything about me. I can't remember what it was called. But it was put in a movie about bullying. So I feel like you know what it feels like to be left out. You know what it feels like. Oh yeah, it was like, you don't know how it feels to be outside the crowd. You don't know what it's like to be left out. And you don't know how it feels to be your own best friend on the outside looking in. Like, I feel like you know what it feels like to suffer alone and have nobody by your side. And it's not even a case of like no one wanted to help you, but no one could understand what you're going through. So even if you were to tell people, it's like a lot of people around you could not relate. So you know what it feels like to be your own best friend and to come to your own intelligent conclusions about situations and lessons and karmic lessons. So that makes you guys very intelligent, because most people in this lifetime just struggle, but they don't actually understand the lesson behind why things are happening and what is doing for them, you know. But you guys are very sophisticated. You guys have lived many lifetimes, and your spirit guides have always been by your side. So even when you feel alone, you're actually not alone. You're with your spirit team. So I feel like they have helped you get through every single obstacle on the way, because God was looking out for you. He sent those to guide you. And this is why I'm talking about the past. Like, I feel like you know what it feels like to struggle. Some of you, I mean, I can relate to this. I've been homeless before. You know, you guys know what it feels like to be out struggling on the streets, right? You remain strong. So then now it's your time to celebrate, because now you feel like, you know what, I remain strong. I took the lessons. I learned. Now I know what I need to do. And now when you celebrate, go off. You don't need to be humble. You don't need to be thinking about, oh, you know, let me tone it down a bit for the others. Like, no, go all off, because you know what it feels like to be on rock bottom and you made it to the top. Okay. I see you being able to financially provide for yourself. Some of you have really been through the ringer, but I see abundance is in your future, you know. And I feel like with the world card, this is telling me like travel. I feel like you guys are going to become well traveled. You're going to be moving from place to place, country to country. You may have a lot of people even admiring you from a distance. I feel like a lot of people are going to be looking up to you. You're going to have such a great reputation. I feel like a wish fulfillment is going to be coming true, because we do have the Nine of Cups. And I feel like you guys want to achieve this all independently first. It's like you want love, but it's not like a priority right now. You're more focused on attaining what is meant for you, finding your life purpose, finding who you are, feeding peace in who you are, because I see you guys getting good karma with the Justice card. So if you're in any court cases, this is also a good indicator that you have won this court case. So I feel like you guys are in a particular mode where you're not doing right by what's going on, and that's why you're going to be united with someone, not reunited, but united with someone who's going to understand you, and they're happy to take the burdens with you. But you're first going to get your own wishes fulfilled, and then you're going to be able to complete that with someone else. So I feel like anyone from the past, they're going to be sitting and watching and regretting. They're going to be thinking like, oh, if only I just played my cards right. If only I used the right manipulation tactics to keep the collective under my wing. But it's not going to matter. You have people who envy your strength. I know it's like, I try my best to not tell people, oh, you're strong. Like you got it. You got through this. Because when you tell people they're strong, sometimes it makes other people feel like that strong person doesn't need help, or the strong people are not human, or you know, you don't need to be helped if you're strong. But I don't want to promote that message, but you guys have gone through the ringer. Like when you say to people, I don't need anyone, you actually mean it. You don't need anyone because you've been through circumstances where there was no one, and you still managed to rise upon the ashes every single fucking time. So the person who's coming to marry you, they know what you've gone through, and they're happy to take it all on because they love you for you. And this is a someone who, they know you have your own shit together, they know you're stable, they know you're fine, but they want to add to your life, they want to provide to you. This person's not coming to seek peace from you and destroy your peace. This person's coming to add to your peace. They're not trying to disturb your peace. So I feel like you are reaping everything that you could possibly ever want, and that's because you've worked hard. Okay, what advice do you have for the collective? Okay, we have abundance. There we go. I feel like the main focus is focus on yourself, invest in yourself, invest in what makes you happy, hustle, grind, rest, enjoy, recuperate, but you are headed for abundance, okay? We also have yes. So whatever you had been thinking about, hoping for, or you needed a confirmation about something specific, the answer is yes. Okay. And we have big happy changes. This is such a great reading, guys. Big happy changes. So I feel like if you have been going through it and you've been thinking, when is my life going to improve? I've been through the ringer. I've been here. I've been there. I've been there. Some of you may be like me where you're a life path number one. So it's like you always are on your own. Like, you know what it feels like to always have to self-motivate yourself. Self-motivation is very difficult for a lot of people, but it's okay, because when you are able to self-motivate yourself, you are able to cultivate abundance, right? So I really do believe that some of us are in this world, we just learn quicker than others, maybe because of a lot of past life, you know. So at the bottom of the deck, we have in the near future. So you may feel like, oh my God, I've been hustling, I've been grinding, I've been putting my work in. Why am I not seeing the results? Why am I not seeing changes in my life? It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. In the near future, it's coming. Stay patient, keep grinding, but it's coming. Okay, let's see what advice we have for the collective. We have the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So I feel like you guys have been through so much changes. So much has happened in your life. It's been like a roller coaster. There's good, there's bad, but you just sometimes feel like, oh my God, I can't keep up with what's all the changes, what's going on. So now you're just learning to embrace it. In life, there's balance. There's good, there's bad, but you're now taking it in like, you know what? I don't need to view it as a bad change, especially if you guys see 555 a lot. Sometimes some people get scared because they don't know how to handle change, so they're like, oh shit, something's going to be different now. But change is not always a bad thing, and sometimes change is naturally for you, especially if you've been using manifestations and subliminals and frequencies. And say, for example, you listen to a love subliminal, you want true love into your life, and then suddenly you start losing friends or you start losing people. Like, that's just God's way of making room for better, making room for you, what you asked for, you know. We have star family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in for support. There are a lot of people on your side, especially your spirit team, spirit guides. I'm getting a lot of energy around angels. Sometimes you guys may think you're on your own, but if you catch yourself kind of talking to yourself here and there, you're actually not talking to yourself. You're talking to your spirit team. You're talking to your ancestors. You're talking to God. Okay, whatever you believe in, you're talking to a being that is taking in everything. So say, for example, even if it's something as small as like someone has really hurt you and you're like, oh, why did this person have to do me this wrong? Like, why would I deserve such a thing? Like, even if you're just thinking out loud, like, you don't know that you're talking to someone and someone is taking in notes and they want to help you. Okay, we have loosening your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So I feel like now you guys are starting to let go. You're like, you know what, I'm just going to embrace it, because what can I do? You know, like, life is funny like that. You know, you may want something specific, it may or may not work out. I don't want to hold like tightly onto something that isn't meant for me. I only want what's meant for me, right? And we have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes to life. So this basically goes into what I've been saying. Like, you just need to let go, let loose, and just see what the universe has in store for you. Because I feel like you guys have been working so hard, so hard. You've been through so much and you remained good people. Do you know how hard it is to remain good these days? Because I talk to a lot of people, and a lot of people tell me, you know, Gemini, you've been through so much. How do you remain positive? How do you remain happy? And I'm like, you know what? I just, I don't gain anything out of being an asshole. You know, like being mean to people doesn't get you anywhere. Like, why would you want to be horrible to a person, you know, when you can be kind, when you can reap good karma, you know? It can be hard when everyone's being horrible towards you, but you don't want to be just like the same people who are being horrible in this world, right? So it's all about mindset. Okay, what advice do you have for the collective? Yeah. Be patient. This reminds me of what was coming up in the other angel readings. So we were saying that there's a lot of good changes going to be happening for you guys. Abundance, true love. Who says you can't have it all? Sometimes we think like, okay, my love life is getting better, but finances are not looking great. Or finances are looking good, but my love life is in shambles. And then sometimes, especially if you're a woman, you may think, can I really have it all? It's like I either have to be successful and great and then struggle with finding a good person, because a lot of guys tend to, you know, like feel insecure when a woman's doing well. Or you may feel like, okay, my love life is okay, but I feel like I'm struggling to find my purpose. I feel so lost. I still want to be able to contribute to society. So, but I'm saying you can have it all. Just be patient, keep grinding. You can have it all. Who says you can't have it all? You know? Yeah, feel the well. Yeah, so this is all about keep going. Don't give up. Don't feel like, oh, I'm not seeing the exact results. It's because a big tip that I would say, guys, is don't compare yourself to anyone else's life. If you're on Instagram and you be scrolling and you're like, you know what? Oh my God, that person has something that I want. This person has achieved this and I wanted to achieve it. I've been working just as hard, if not more than that person. Why am I not achieving it? Your time will come. We all have different destinies and different paths, and things take time for a reason. So, you know, it's all about having patience, but keep working. Don't give up on it, right? We have, yeah, keep dancing. So the message is basically repeating itself. Keep going. I feel like whatever you have in your mind is going to come to fruition. Don't compare yourself to other people. And that's a one trait that I know about confident people who really are indwelled in self-love, is they don't compare themselves to other people because they know their path is different. And you guys are the blueprint. You guys are handpicked by God himself to know that you guys are meant for a certain role, a certain lifestyle, a certain way of living. So don't give up on yourself. Don't think, oh, but I've been working so hard and it hasn't gone this way, or my love life is in shambles, but I'm a good person. Why does this keep happening to me? Everything is in God's timing and it will make sense. You'll look back and realize, okay, now I know why that didn't work out. Because I used to think like, oh, you know, when I was younger, I'm like, oh, I want to get married at age 18. I'm like basically a teenager. And I want to have my first kid at 22 and whatnot and things like that. And even I fell deeply in love with someone at some point. I was engaged to them, and unfortunately, like their engagement fell through. And I used to think like, oh, I really want to be with this person. They made me so happy. We had the best relationship ever. Why did it have to end? And then I realized down the line, like after the relationship, this person could have cheated on me. This person could have hurt me. This person could have really betrayed me, and God saved me all from that. So you never know what you're being saved from. But at the bottom of the deck, we have share your gifts. So some of you have really, really powerful gifts, whether it be clairvoyance, psychic gifts, clairaudient, or whether it be creative gifts or intellectual gifts, gifts with your hands. There's something you guys are blessed with, like a skill or skills, multiple skills that you guys need to make use of. Some of you may feel like, oh, I don't want to turn this into a career, or I don't want to make money from this, or I don't know if this is meant for me. There's too much competition out there. You're being advised to go for it, because if you have gifts, why would God give you gifts and you not use those gifts? You know, like you're being guided to monetize and make money from those gifts. Okay. Okay, what love advice do you have for the collective? I'm only just now seeing the comments. You guys are so sweet. Oh, now I'm blushing. Now I'm getting shy. What love advice do you guys have for the collective? Oh, one down. Okay, we have, okay, codependency. So make sure that you guys are not being codependent. Although I feel like some of you are not even codependent. I feel like some of you actually attract people who are codependent on your energy. I feel like even if you try to get away from people, some people really latch onto your energy. And if you ever feel yourself feeling sad randomly or tired, or you feel depressed out of nowhere and nothing has happened, you are feeling the energy of someone from your past who is struggling to let you go. Okay, I feel like sometimes this codependent energy is not even our energy, but you just need to cord cut. Okay, we have soulmate. Oh, you guys are attracting a soulmate. I want to cry, guys. Like, I'm trying my best to be like, a thug and be tough for YouTube, but I feel like crying. Like when I hear of good things happening for my collective, or just good things happening for other people in general, or including myself, I can't help but cry, because it's like, if you know like how messed up the world has become, you will be so happy to see anything good that happens these days, because you feel like negativity spreads quicker. Like when you're on social media, all the cheating stories, all the backstabbing stories, all the bad stories get shared quicker. But then when you see happy things, there's always that one person that wants to add their negative 2 cents into it. But when I see genuine happy stories, I want to cry, because I'm like, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to get used to seeing. And I feel like you are attracting a soulmate. Okay. But be careful not to even get codependent with this person, because this person may be very, very addicted to your energy. There's something about your energy. You have like an Ariana kind of energy where people just feel the need to like gravitate towards you. I know Ariana Grande is under some, allegations and whatnot. I don't know what's going on, but I heard, something negative. But I feel like you guys just have this energy about you that even when you've left people's life, people don't know how to let you go. You are forever in people's minds, okay? You in everyone's minds. And I feel like you just have this really like very like loving aura that people just can't get enough of you. Everyone just you guys are just popping, okay? You guys just very loved, very admired by many, very popular. Like I just feel like there's just something about you guys have, exactly, you're right, goddess energy, exactly. So I just feel like so many of you have that aura to you. So even the person in the future that you end up marrying and being with forever, your soulmate, they're not going to get enough of you. They'll never get tired of you. They'll always see you in this light of like, there's always something to get to know about the collective. There's just something very addicting about the collective. And this just really makes me happy, because I feel like you guys just deserve it. You honestly do. I feel like you guys have been very patient. You've watched other people find the love of their life. You've watched other people become successful, and you've been so humble and happy for them all. And now it's your turn. But I just feel just so grateful. Separation in reverse is coming up, and I think it's because, wait, let me clarify before I talk on it. Separation in reverse. So, can you clarify separation in reverse? Okay. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay, the Hierophant coming up. Separation in reverse. I feel like you guys may be, when you're getting with your person, you may be attached at the hip. And some people may be saying Four of Wands, and the Ten of Wands came up. So I feel like this separation in reverse is referring to the fact that you guys are going to be like almost attached at the hip. Like whenever you go to events, even if you go to other people's weddings, you guys are always holding hands, spending time together, holding hands, everything. Like I'm getting like a physical touch. And I feel like you guys are going to be almost inseparable, because you guys are going to be this couple that end up married, again with the Hierophant, high level commitment, true love, Ace of Cups. And I feel like it's going to become a burden for other people to watch. They're going to be like, dude, like, you guys are always together. Like, you guys are inseparable. Sometimes you need a break away from each other. And I feel like the separation is like, in reverse, it's like, you need some time apart here and there to hang out with your friends, see your family members, even a little bit of me time. But it's like in reverse, because it's just like you guys fail at it. It's like every time you're gonna tell your partner, okay, I need to hang out with my friends, I need to like give you guys some space, but then you're gonna be like, oh, but do you want to come with me? Like, let's go on a double date instead. Like, you guys are going to be so inseparable, and it's going to annoy other people. They're going to be like, we get it. You guys are in love. Get a room, you know? But yeah, you guys are going to be inseparable. Like, even if there are times where you're going to need the space, it's almost like you guys don't want to have the space. Like, I can just imagine you guys saying, all right, babe, I'm going out with the girls. And then they're just like, okay. They're like, okay, but can I drop you? Can I stay for a while? Like this person's gonna be really like on you, and then because you love them so much, I feel like you're not really gonna tell them no. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, why not? You know, but it's like healthy. You know, that's why probably why the codependency is there. Like it's healthy, but it's gonna get on people's nerves. They're gonna be like, come on, collective, like you need some alone time too. And I feel like eventually it will fizzle out and you will come to a healthy balance of like, okay, now we need our space. But I feel like you guys are just going to be very on each other. At the bottom of the deck we do have heart to heart discussion. So this is going to be a connection where you feel free to discuss how you feel about anyone and everyone. You're going to feel like there's a sense of you're not being judged at all. You know, you really, really do feel like you can talk to your partner about anything you've gone through. You won't feel embarrassed. You feel so comfortable to be vulnerable. So I feel like that's a really, really beautiful read. Like I'm just happy for you. I want to cry, but I'm trying my best to like firm it. I'm like, I don't want to come off as like weak, but I want to cry for you because I'm so happy and I'm so giddy. I'm so excited. So I feel like you guys deserve it. You honestly deserve the whole world and you just have no idea. You guys deserve everything. So I'm really happy for you guys. And I hope this resonates with as many people as possible because you guys deserve it. But that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I'm now looking at the comments. I'm just really excited. You guys are so sweet. And I can't wait to make another reading about anything and everything. I do want to make a pick a card reading later on today. But I need to charge my phone because it's running low. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. Oh, thank you. It's a PA0578. Thank you so much. I love you. All right. Take care. Bye.